Hey, this is Charlie Thompson, and this is the how-to video for Lab 14 on glaciers. And in this video, I wanted to show you how to load the activity in Google Earth so that you can see the different features so that you can actually do the activity, and also show you how to do things like measure elevations in Google Earth and navigate around the project in Google Earth. So when you get to Lab 14, when you get to the activity, you'll see this. Here's the instructions. You can do this twice. Take the quiz. Great. And once you click there, it says, here's the link to the Google Earth project. So in previous semesters, I had made up KMZ files, and you would have to download that and open up. You don't have to do any of that. So this semester, all you got to do is click on the link. It says you're going to navigate away. Yeah, that's good. So I'm going to full screen Google Earth. Okay, so the project has loaded in, and we've got all the place marks over here. And what I wanted to say is there's two ways of navigating around. The first is you can just, once the project loads, you can just leave this window open and click from place to place, or you can click on Present. Now, Present opens it up, gives you a little bit more real estate, a little bigger screen, and then you can just click on the table of contents to open it. These are the place marks, and this is the stop number. So in the exercise, I'll say, go to whatever, click on the Canadian Glaciers place mark to go to stop 3. And that's what I'm talking about. So we've got some stuff at Mount Everest. We've got some stuff going on in Canada and in Alaska. And here we are in Alaska. And one of the things that's happening as a result of climate change is not just that glaciers are melting back, but they're also thinner. It's called deflation. They actually get thinner and thinner and thinner. And so for this lab, this question, what I wanted you to do is measure from the bottom of this trim line marker to the bottom of the glacial deflation. This is the trim line. This represents the area of abrasion when the glacier was flowing down this valley at its previous peak. And now it's obviously much flatter, much thinner. And so I think the best way to do it, in fact, I'm going to click on trim line just to take me there. No, that's going back. Zoom in, tilt, shift. And as you keep zooming in, eventually you can't zoom in anymore. And then when I put my cursor on the bottom of the place mark there, I'm going to get a really precise answer. Some of you in the past have asked, well, how can I make sure that I'm measuring in the most precise manner possible? And I think this is it. So that's for that one. For the trim line elevation, zoom out and then zoom. And like I said, just keep zooming and zooming, and eventually it won't let you zoom in anymore. Get your cursor over the point at the bottom, and that'll tell you the elevation. Table of contents, we've got some stuff going on in the Sierras, Mount Darwin, and the Evolution Basin. Looking at some glacial features there. We've also going to Bloody Canyon, which is by Yosemite on the east side of the Sierras. Looking at recessional and terminal moraines. You can see there used to be glaciers flowing down here, another glacier flowing down here. And then some features in the park. Some glacial features in Yosemite National Park. And then finally, we finish up with some glacial features in Greenland. And I wanted to say, as you zoom in, you'll notice that you get these different layers of imagery, and those represent images taken on different dates. So the lighting conditions were different, the cloud cover might have been different. That's why you get these different appearing images. And that's pretty much it for this lab. I just wanted to cover how to open the project, how to go from place to place, how to successfully measure the elevations of features in Google Earth. If you have any questions on Google Earth, please, please, please ask me. It's one of those things that it can be super frustrating until you understand it, and then it's easy and something that's good to work with. So I wish you good luck on the Glaciers Lab. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you have time as you're going through the lab to appreciate the beauty of these landscapes. One of my favorite labs, one of my favorite chapters is always the glacial chapters in geography, just because they are so beautiful. Anyway, good luck in the lab.